Personality trait of numerology number 1. These are people born on date 1st, on date 10th, 19th, or 28th. So number 1 thing that comes to your mind with number 1, even you can see like how it's written number 1, like vertical, like straight, like someone who is really more of confident. These people are leaders. They are leaders. So the ability is number 1, leadership. These people excel very much in any kind of leadership positions. And this is why I mentioned about people who are into politics. Most of them have number 11, which is a master number of number 11. Like the power is double. The power of number 1 is double. So they are very good at any kind of leadership positions. I mentioned how these people will more of be bossing you around. And sometimes they don't even know they are bossing you around. And you'll be maybe angry because like, why are you bossing me around? Sometimes they are your younger siblings, they are bossing you around. Sometimes they are your children. Sometimes they are your juniors in office and they are still bossing you. Sometimes they're even coming for help to you and they are still bossing you. So they are leadership. So the bossing comes from them being naturally leaders. They are more of giving instructions. So they are leaders. Number 2 is innovation. I mentioned they are fast of everything. They are explorers. They want to start something that was not there. They are fast movers. You know, that kind of vibe. So they tend to explore more things that have not been explored before by other people. For example, I've said they are fast of everything. For example, you must find a last born who is born on these dates and maybe they are 10 or 9 in their place. So they are born like 9, they have 9 siblings and he or she is the last born. And you'll find everyone else failed in maybe going to school, but then they were able to succeed. So being the first of everything makes them more of to do what other people were not able to do. You might find such people, maybe they are the first to go outside the country. They are the first maybe to get a degree or a master's. Yani they are first of everything. So that brings the point of innovation. These people are very independent. Number 1, it's also being it's brought by the fact that they are leaders. So there's no way they would want to depend on other people, and they're supposed to be leading. So they are very independent. These people are very determined. They have a lot of determination because of the element of innovation and leadership. Like they want to lead, so they are usually very determined to achieve what they want to achieve, and most of the time they usually get. So that's why I mentioned about master number 11. These people are more famous. They are politicians. Yani they are successful. It's actually it's associated with power, fame, and money. That's master number 11. So they are also very creative. It's also being brought by the fact that they are innovative. You can't be innovative if you're not creative. You can't be creative. You can't be innovative if you're not creative. Their energy is very dynamic. So remember I said the number 1 is ruled by the sun. So their energy is very dynamic. It's very initiating, like more of starting something. They just want to start something. They want to start something. They are very assertive. They're very pioneering. That, like, you know, they want to be the first of everything. And it's a male energy. Number 1 has male-like energy. So the mission of these people is to develop self-reliance, leadership, and innovative approaches to life. So if you're born on number 1, 10, 19th, 28th. Your mission is to develop self-reliance, leadership, and innovative approaches to life. So their weaknesses are these people tend to be aggressive. They tend to be impatient and even overly assertive. Sometimes they can prioritize their own needs or goals at the expense of others, even without knowing, like unintentionally. So these people are more of advised to be themselves, because once they try more of to please people, for example, if you're number 1, 10, 19th, 28, and you want to please your parents because in your place where you come from, you don't do this and this, and this is what this and this. For example, let's say you're number 10 and where you come from, you're not allowed to marry from a different tribe. If you don't go where you want, or if you don't follow your own path, you tend to fail. If you are from these dates and you marry from your tribe just to please your parents or your lineage or the society that you come from, you surely tend to fail, because you are not a people pleaser. You are an explorer. You are a pioneer. You are first of everything. So these people are usually advised to just do what makes them happy. Don't more of limit yourself so that you can fit in a certain society, in a certain, you know, that kind of thing. So if you try more of to stop what you're supposed to do so you can please someone, you tend to fail vizuri sana. But you tend to succeed once you do what you are supposed to be doing, once you do what you love doing. So these people are usually advised to just follow your heart. just to do what you want to do. And you'll find these people, they are usually fast of maybe even marrying from other tribes, maybe where they come from, they don't marry other tribes, but you'll find this person does what the society has not done before, does what nobody in the society has done that before. So when they're very in a positive state, remember I said everybody exists in the positive and in a negative state. So when they are in a positive state, they're very active, they are very ambitious, they have creative ideas, they're very determined, they have good mind, individuality, originality, self-confidence, willpower. They start many projects. And when they slide into the negative state, these people can be very selfish. They can be sensitive, they can be stubborn, they can be very impulsive, they can be selfish, they can be aggressive, and even they can be lazy, you see. So this leads to the destruction of being putting themselves first at all times, tyrannical, antagonistic, bully, domineering. All those are things associated by being in a negative state. So I don't know if you know people who are born on such numbers, I mean on date 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th, or even your one, and you can relate with all those personality traits that I've spoken about.